The VA healthcare system in the United States is failing. Whether it's long lines, long waits for service, disorganization, or just dealing with piles and piles of bureaucratic red tape. Veterans of the United States military are not getting the care they need in a timely manner, and sometimes ever, which has had extremely sad and catastrophic results. I'm going to break down for you exactly what the issues are in the VA system, how it's impacting veterans, and with the help of my friend, Cheryl Henderson, I'm going to show you how veterans actually get instant and better care flying out of the country to a place like here in the Dominican Republic than they do back at their own VA medical center or hospital. This absolutely blew my mind, and I just felt compelled to share. And God, I hope whatever progress there might be in the VA medical system moves a lot faster after a video like this. To say that the VA is an issue right now, probably the understatement of the century. I mean, when you just Google search, you're going to find so many different articles and things that you'll see where the VA is just really, really struggling right now. Let's do it real quick. So here, a veteran's overdose death is linked to a scheduling error in the VA's new electronic health record system. Just a record system contributed to a death. And I wish I could say that that was unique, but there's this other article that says the VA electronic health record system is linked with up to 4 more deaths, plus 2 catastrophic other cases. That's just the health record system. In this one, a suicidal veteran texted the VA crisis line, and a responder did not send anybody to help them. And unfortunately, they died. There's even something called atomic veterans who were overwhelmingly denied benefits, even though they had exposure to radiation during their service. And it just keeps getting sadder. This one, more women veterans are dying of suicide, and the VA still lacks the resources. This is a recent article. And if you dip into it, what it'll tell you is that veteran females, veteran women, the suicide rate has doubled in the last 20 years and has gone up by 24% from 2020 to 2021. I mean, that's just, how does that happen? The worst of it is an article from CNN that says over 300,000 veterans have died waiting for VA care. These are people who defended our country, who have put themselves in harm's way in many cases, or have supported those that go into combat, that go on tours, multiple tours. So to hear and see that kind of stat, that hits. Now look, the people inside the VA system I know are doing their best. It's the system that's broken, not the human beings. That's my take at least. And I know and I'm sure that many of those folks right now are yelling and screaming and crying for help, but not always. In Aurora, Colorado, for example, recently, the VA hospital there stopped doing cardiac heart surgery for over 11 months, and half the staff essentially quit, and no one knew about it. Not the regional VA, not the VA overall. So all of these veterans local to Aurora, Colorado weren't getting the care they need. How does that happen in this modern time? It blows my mind. I don't believe that we as a society in the United States have thrown veterans away, but boy, if I'm a veteran, I'm looking at these stats and saying, sure feels like you are. Here's the good thing. Veterans can get faster care. They can get better care. They can get comprehensive care for service-related injuries, but they may need to leave the country for it. So there's this growing industry out there called medical tourism. Essentially, people from the United States, veterans or otherwise, can go to other countries to get care that's equally or better than what they get in the States for way less the price. Everything from as simple as like hair plugs, which maybe I should consider, in places like Turkey, or full-on medical services in other countries in Europe, in the Middle East, or in the Caribbean, are available to anybody if they're just willing to pay the price. And often the cost to go and the cost of the care is dollars compared to what you would pay if you stayed in the United States, insurance or not. Well, the VA has recognized that as well. They have veterans living and traveling abroad that need care through the Veterans Administration. So they've established the FMP. The Foreign Medical Program is essentially a partnership play for the Veterans Administration to partner with private clinics and hospitals outside of the US that are fully dedicated to veterans care. In other words, these hospitals and/or clinics are set up only for US veterans to attend and go to, all of their services that are taken care of are then billed back to the VA, and the hospital or clinic is reimbursed. Now look, I live down here in the Dominican Republic, so I talk a lot about on my feed what life is like here. And this is one of those perks. If you're a veteran and you live here or in many other countries, you could tap into a local VA-approved clinic through the FMP. In fact, in this country, in the Dominican Republic, there are clinics here in Punta Cana where I am, like the one we're standing in front of. There's actually a second one just a little bit north of here, and they're both owned by the same group. But there's clinics in Puerto Plata, there's clinics in Santo Domingo, again, owned by private owners that partner with the VA through the FMP. So this program exists everywhere, and the quality is going to depend, just like any other clinic, on the ownership and the leadership within that said clinic. But here's the thing. You don't need to live here. If you tap into this movement around medical tourism and layer on the FMP's advantage of giving you care in other countries, you can come to a clinic like the one we're about to go see and get all your treatment immediately. You might wait at your local VA hospital in your town for weeks to get service, maybe even longer, if ever. Or you could take a flight down and get all of your service-related medical issues taken care of right here in paradise. Now, through this foreign medical program, all of the things that you might need that are service-related, whether it's mental or physical, can be treated in another country at one of these partner clinics. That includes physical or mental therapies of any type. It also includes massage and so on. You just have to know at which clinic you're going to, what is and what isn't covered there, or what they have access to at that particular clinic. Now, what the FMP will not cover is the cost of hotel and airfare to get you here. However, the clinic we're about to visit might. This is the VCCA Punta Cana. Pretty modern spot. I came by this place a few weeks ago because I heard about it and I was just blown away. Like, this is for US veterans, right? Like in another country. It's a beautiful facility. I've seen some of the imagery of some VAs in the States. I don't know, it's small, but we'll go check it out. Of the multiple owners, I think all but one might be veterans, and one of these veteran owners actually is a veteran not only of the US military, but also of the Dominican military, which is crazy. Hey.
Hey!
How are you? Good to see you.
How are you?
Good, I'm good. Ready to take a look?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. What's what? All of that stuff, so.
So here they're doing a consultation right now.
So you have the do not disturb on.
Do not disturb.
Welcome,
so
please
we
not.
are not going to disturb.
Got it.
This one.
So full medical exam room, essentially. Yes. Coming in for primary care type of treatment.
Consultation.
And how many rooms like this do you have here?
2.
There's 2 consultation rooms. Okay, cool.
Then here we have mental health.
Yeah.
So there's a client in a session right now. So.
And you have on-site professionals, mental health professionals that work for the VCCA.
Psychologists, psychiatrists. Everything.
Incredible.
And we also offer medications, but we focus on a holistic approach.
Yeah.
So if we can avoid the medications, we do, but if we need them, then we have them.
Gotcha, okay. Manual therapy, that's
Yes.
massage.
This is massage.
Nice.
So let's check here.
Yeah. Massage is always fun.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It sounds good, it smells
zen
good.
room. Wow.
Yes.
It does smell nice in here.
Yes.
I can't do that.
Oh my goodness.
That's intense. So
That
this
is
is for
super intense.
physical therapy, anything related to that, and there's a couple of rooms here.
Yes,
Are these?
so here we have our examination rooms. This one is occupied, so there is probably a veteran getting treatment here. May we come in? Okay. Hello.
Hola.
So just maybe explain a little bit about what you do in this area of the clinic.
Okay, this room and the other next are the physical therapy ones. So we can here, what we do is to use some machines, okay, the ultrasound, the TENS, and some other modalities like the cold packs and the heat pack that we can use to decrease the pain of the patients.
Sure,
okay?
sure.
We can do some manual techniques too, like the one that I specialize is ART, active release techniques. And it's good, really good for neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, and the plantar fasciitis too. What we do after the patient is better, feeling better with less pain, we combine with exercise here in the gym.
Very nice. Very nice. Excellent. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for showing us around.
Yeah, of course, my pleasure.
So this is the gym area where the veterans can do their physical therapy, they can see their therapist, have their gym workout, and also if they are patients here at the clinic, they also have a free, sponsored by the clinic, membership at one of the local gyms in the area.
Oh, that's interesting. So
Yes.
that's not something that the FMP itself, the Farm Medical Program itself, covers, but the VCCA does cover
Yes.
gym membership locally.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes.
Here it comes.
Open sesame.
I want this in my house.
Yeah, that's
don't
nice.
get hit. Don't get hit. It's good. They're all, oh, Saul almost got it.
Bring it out.
So this is Alfredo, right?
Yes,
So
and his son.
I mentioned earlier that one of the owners of the clinic is both a veteran of the U.S. and the Dominican military, and that's a really, really cool shot of Alfredo's his name with his son. Just thought I'd show that real quick. So
Yeah. What they would need to do if they're not enrolled in the foreign medical program is to actually enroll in the program. And we have those forms on our website, Veteran Solutions International. On our website, there's a enrollment area where they can enroll for the program, because that is kind of a first step. They have to enroll in the foreign medical program. And then once they do that, then we can work with them so that they come on their first trip. Once they're patients, they can come back regularly for treatments. And we actually have patients who are coming down regularly for their treatments if they need repeated treatments. So let's say they are working with one of our mental health specialists, then they can actually do telehealth from home. And we can also do that with the physical therapy. So if part of the treatment is a physical therapy plan, then we give them the materials that they need. Like if there's any equipment, we give that to them so they take that home, and then we give them their sessions through telehealth. So you actually don't have to be here, but if there's a scenario where they would need to come, then they can contact the clinic and we coordinate for them to come back.
got it.
That is not a problem at all.
Makes sense.
Once they're patients, we got them,
You got
and they
it.
got us.
Got you. This is a fairly small clinic. It's beautiful, but small clinic. So if I'm watching this tour and seeing what's available, it's like, okay, massage, some mental health, some physical therapy, but what about some of the other things? What are some of the bigger things that might be service-related injuries? How or are you able to treat those?
Yes, actually, we collaborate with other providers in the area, the hospitals. So let's say there is aqua therapy at the Hotel Las Flores. We have a pool where we're offering aqua therapy. Also, one of the neighboring hospitals has a hyperbaric chamber, actually.
Yeah.
We work with that too. So we actually collaborate with the local hospitals and providers to be able to offer treatments that are outside of what we have within the clinic here.
You have a sister clinic in this area as well, correct?
Yes, we do. We have actually our original clinic, the first clinic is in Bavaro. It's near White Sands. And that one has been just recently celebrated 1 year.
Nice,
So,
amazing,
yes.
amazing. Veteran Solutions International is sort of the parent of all this. Like this is one spoke from the hub of Veteran Solutions International,
Yes.
the medical side, the VCCA. And also you mentioned the not-for-profit that funds the ability for veterans to get travel expenses covered.
Yes.
So talk about Veteran Solutions International. What else, what is that? What's the full suite of services that offers for veterans?
Yes, actually, Veteran Solutions International, VSI, is a franchise. So we offer all of the ancillary services or any kind of services that veterans would need. We're literally a veteran support center. Let's say if a veteran is looking to relocate here, because what's really nice is we have veterans who are actually moving here, renting places, buying places, and actually changing their lifestyles and moving to the area. It's not only about the medical. It's not only about the real estate. Really, it's about the whole lifestyle and getting situated and set up here and relocating here. For the medical, we're also a franchise. So let's say there is someone who's interested in opening a clinic somewhere else, or maybe there's a clinic somewhere else that would be interested in our marketing services, our billing services, our technology, then we can connect with them, and they can also be a VCCA clinic that works with us.
Is this in country or in any country?
Any country.
Wow.
That's why it's international.
Yeah.
So really anywhere.
Beautiful. Real estate is your core business.
Yes.
What is it about this VSI, this VCCA, and everything associated that made you want to get involved?
A part of why I'm with this project is because I've been in franchises. I mean, I'm kind of a specialist because I've been working through franchise organizations for like 25 years. And I'm an Army brat, so that is really the first identifier when people ask me about my background or how did I get here. I always start out with, I'm an Army brat. So for me, this project is kind of a full circle because working with veterans and being around veterans actually reminds me of when I was a little girl. And I always smile, like it's like a natural thing that happens to me when I talk about when I was a little kid, moving around and growing up and being in a military environment. And so it's just really incredible to be able to do what I love, which is helping people. That was the vision I had when I moved here 18 years ago, to help people buy properties and being a part of a project to help people have a better life, to get the medical services or maybe get out of cold environments, cold physically and cold just in general, because, you know, and there's something about this place and it really motivates me to tell other people, come here, live here, move here. We can help you. We can provide you the services, make the recommendations. We want to make it easy for you to make that transition and live a better life.
Is there a specific veteran story that you want to tell?
There is not one person that I haven't talked to that has not had a story that has made me say, wow. In January, there was a veteran. His name is Derek. He's done testimonials for us. And I say testimonials, which is exciting because he came in January for the first time. He had never been out of the country and he came on our tour. And he promised he would come back. He really loved it. And I ran into him last week at an activity and I was like, whoa. He was like, I got here yesterday and I was like, wow, that's so great. He told me that he was looking for a place to stay so that he could move back in January. So literally from first trip to moving here will be 1 year for this veteran. And you know, this is what we're doing. It's really incredible because we have a vision to build a veteran community and also to make being a veteran something that is important and special here. I mean, my thought is that a veteran can go anywhere and be respected. Like, you're a veteran, you know, like, thank you. Like the way I felt when I was a child in Germany, I would go out into the community, in the German community, and I would speak German and say, oh yeah, you know, my dad's in the Army. And the German people literally would say, thank you so much. And that warmed my heart. So I have a vision that veterans will come to Punta Cana and anywhere they will go, they will get the respect that they deserve.
I love it.
So, you know.
Is there a story that anybody's told you of treatment at a VA center versus treatment here?
just like 5 minutes ago.
Tell me.
She told me, I was like, hey, how you doing? And she had contacted me and wanted to connect with other veterans. So this is why we do the veterans gatherings and all kinds of activities that we do for veterans. Go to the movies, movie night, different things that we do, celebrate the holidays together. And I connected her with in a gathering with other female veterans in the area because they weren't really connecting with each other. Before these projects, you really wouldn't know people were veterans. But now that we're doing our projects, people come and say, I'm a veteran. My inbox is full of people that start saying, I'm a veteran and I'm looking for this, and I'm a veteran, I want to buy. They didn't do that before. Yeah. So I think that the message is getting out there that being a veteran is important. And she just told me just now, I will never go back to my VA again. And I told her, I was like, you don't have to, you know, you have us here now. She was like, this is so incredible. She was just at a peace and a calm. Even there's a homeless veteran. And this is one, when I met him, it almost made me want to cry because he came to me and said, thank you so much. Like, just thank you. And he said, you know, I'm a homeless veteran. And he talked, and for me, He's not homeless right now, but he identifies himself as a homeless veteran. We'll have to talk with him because he would like to tell his story. He would like for us to go out there and reach out to other homeless veterans, because what he told me is there are a lot of us, like really identifying himself as a homeless veteran. So thankful for what we have been able to do for him, to get him off of the street, a roof over his head.
So he's homeless in the United States, but he's moved here and
Yes.
he's living here and getting
Yes.
his treatment at the VCCA.
Yes, and he's not homeless anymore.
That's right, yeah.
But when he introduces himself,
Yeah,
he's
again,
like,
he's homeless.
I am a homeless veteran. So that is a community in and of itself that he identifies with. So there's so much more that we can do. So much more that we can do. I just want to say thank you to you for allowing me to tell my story and allowing us to share what we're doing here with your platform and your audience. And I just want to thank you for just your care and your concern and your desire to be a part of getting the word out there about what we're doing here.
No, it means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. So look, I hope truly that the VA system in the States gets better for our veterans. First and foremost, that's what I want to see, and I'm sure many of us do. But it's also nice to know that you can do something like this in a country. And, you know, I can't vouch for every clinic. I can't vouch for every VCCA type center that's out there. But at least we can see a center like this can take care of all of your needs, and a place like this that provides sort of total services. At a minimum, it's a group of people that are looking to help veterans. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. And hey, not a bad spot either. I mean, look, Punta Cana, a lot of people pay a lot of money to come down here to check it out. So to get a week down here, do some things, check out some spots, and also get all of your medical services taken care of, find real estate, whatever else that VSI provides for you, it's not a bad way to go. I'll drop the link down below so that everybody can click on it and fill out the FMP form. Anything they need to do, it'll be in that link below. Also, be sure to subscribe if this was a valuable, beneficial video for you. Hitting that like button helps a ton as well. I appreciate you doing it. And most importantly, thank you to every veteran who's ever served for all that you've ever done. I'll see you on the next one.